Have you thought about starting a vlog of any description, whether it's for your business or you just want to do something fun, but you've had the stumbling block of what camera should I use? We've all been there for sure, but I've tested out 4 totally different types of cameras in the last week for my daily vlogs that I've been doing. And I want to tell you the difference between them and which one I think is the best option for everyone who's looking to do daily content. So let's dive right into it. As you know, there's loads of different types of cameras. You've got your mobile phone, you've got action cams, you've got your big mirrorless Sony cameras and Canons and Nikons, and then you've got your smaller mirrorless cameras and the APS-C sensor cameras. Now, which one of these is the best for vlogging? I've used each one of these this week for various different types of vlogs that I do for work. And I just want to tell you the pros and cons of each one. Let's start with this one. This is the iPhone 16 Pro. Now, why is this one so good? Because it's always on me. Now, I did a video the other day that actually said I actually miss vlogging on the phone. The wide angle lens on this makes it super easy to sort of hold really close to your face, and yet you still get this massive field of view. And the picture quality is great, and the audio is okay. It's not amazing, but it's a phone and it's something you've already got on you. So therefore, if that's all you've got, it's perfectly good enough to do almost anything that you want. Now, you can attach other microphones like this one to it, but you really don't need to. You can get started with that. The drawbacks with this, I find, is, on mine in particular, is memory space. If you're shooting in 4K and you're shooting B-roll in slow motion, I can fill up the memory on this pretty darn quick. And if you want to shoot in log on this thing, you really need to be getting an external hard drive. I don't think you actually can shoot log without one. Especially on my model, because there's just not enough memory space on it. So that is the main downside. The other negative that I didn't like quite so much with this particular camera was the fact that the audio quality, like more with the wind and things like that, is like really sort of getting right into the microphones and makes a lot of noise. But that's uncontrollable. If this is all you've got, it is a fantastic option. So I do highly recommend it. One other thing I do really like about this camera is its performance in low light as well. So it doesn't matter what scenario you're in, it does really, really well. So let's move on to this. This is the Canon R50. It's got the flip out screen first and foremost. That is a big plus. I really like having that. And it comes with this really cool 14 to 30 millimeter lens. Now, because this is a crop sensor camera, I think, I could be wrong, that 14mm works out to about 21. But when you hold it out right in front of you, even not even fully stretched arm, you've got more than enough field of view to work, and you do get a nice little bit of bokeh behind you. It's not perfect. Sometimes on the 14mm in particular, it does still have quite a lot of sharpness to everything in the background. When you zoom right into the 30, it does have a little bit more of that if you're in good lighting. The downside to this camera is, with this particular lens anyway that it came with, it's not brilliant in low light unless you're shooting in log, and it seems to perform a lot better in log. It can shoot in 10-bit as well, 4K, and you can shoot 4K 60 frames a second. Similar to this, you can shoot 4K 60 frames a second, or even 120 frames a second on this phone. You can shoot 100 frames a second on this, but it is in lower quality, so it's like in HD rather than 4K, but it's still plenty good enough. Couple of features I absolutely love about this camera is when you're shooting vertically, obviously you can kind of hold it a bit like your mobile phone, but here's something that I really have enjoyed. They've stuck a record button on the front of the camera there, as well as on the top here. So when you're holding the camera out in front of you like that, you can just press the button and go. You wouldn't think it, but that is such a brilliant addition to the camera. It's actually amazing that no one else has done that. So they definitely have put video first on this. However, I did take some stills with this the other day, and they were very good also. I really actually quite like the quality of the stills that came out of it. Low light performance with this particular lens, not great, but it is a mirrorless camera, so you can take off and change the lenses. So if you got yourself a better lens with better f-stop, then this is going to be more than good enough for most cases. You just might want to get a better lens if you're going to be shooting low light. If you're shooting stuff like what I'm doing now, or you're shooting outdoors like I have been, this is perfectly fine. You've got the arch shoe mount on the top as well, which I've been using this, the Joby Wavo, and the quality of that and that combined, perfect. Brilliant audio quality from the Joby Wavo. It's a £60 microphone, but really, really, really good. Really happy with this. This was actually number 2 on my favorite vlogging camera setup of the week. So this came in second because I really enjoyed using this. One of the main reasons why this came second is because the image stabilization isn't fantastic. In fact, the phone is better when it comes to stabilization. And the other thing I'm going to tell you in a minute when I tell you what my number 1 was. But it's a great camera for vlogging, and if you want this style of camera, highly recommend the R50. Then we've got the Sony A7III, which is a much bigger version of this. If you look at them side by side, there is quite a considerable difference. This weighs a lot more. I tend to use this for more professional shoots. I've got a 28 to 70mm lens on this, so this lens is not ideal for vlogging, but you can still hold it out and get plenty field of view. It's okay. It's not ideal, and it does get quite heavy as well. Again, you can plug these microphones in. You can plug the DJI microphones, wireless mics into it, or any other wireless mics. The picture quality compared to this and compared to this, there is no competition. This is by far the best. There's no flip out screen on it, which is a little disappointing. I think the Sony A7 IV does have, and maybe when I upgrade, I'll get one that does have a flip out screen. But picture quality on this is just far, far superior. But would I vlog with it? Absolutely not. I did a video where I shot it with the Ronin RS Mini 4 gimbal, and it was just way too heavy a setup, too cumbersome. And also, everybody in the world knows that you're vlogging when you've got a camera of this size, and it's can be a bit more intimidating when you're out in public. I actually vlogged with this in public and didn't really care too much about it, mainly because I could hold it closer to my face and not really have to sort of be like, oh, look at me everyone, I'm doing a vlog. So this was another reason why these two were better for vlogging. So this is in 3rd place for vlogging. This is in 2nd place. This is obviously the best camera, but this is in 4th place for vlogging, in my opinion. What is my number 1? It's actually the camera that I'm using right now. I've got 2 or 3 of these. These cameras are just so versatile and so damn good that I would highly recommend them to absolutely anyone. I've done all kinds of shoots with them, from vlogs to even some pro videos when I've shot in log and we've got some proper lighting involved and I've had to get into like do some really close stuff. I've coupled that with the footage from the Sony and colour matched the footage, and it's come out really good. But more than anything, the form factor, if you take off the feet and the little tripod at the bottom, it's small, it'll fit in your coat pocket. This you can keep clipped to you, or you can kind of keep it on here as a microphone or a bit of protection. You've got the wide angle lens that takes it down to like a 15mm lens. It performs insanely good in low light. I've used this at shows, at gigs and all sorts, and it's just so good. Like, it's really, really good. The quality of this really astonishes me every time I use it. I've had one now for about a year and I still use it every single day. Battery life is great on them. You get the extended battery as well. So if you want to vlog for the whole day, absolutely no problem. It's got a gimbal attached to it as well, as you can see. So if I just turn that on, you get the gimbal. So you can see you've got nice steady footage, which none of these have got. You could use these on gimbals, but it's a bit more, I mean, look how tiny it is. The microphone that is built into it, by the way, is also very good. And the other thing about it, like I said, just click it 3 times, you're now in selfie mode. If you're out vlogging in public, you can just hold that right in front of your face. And even at this close proximity, I've still got huge field of view. And if I stick the wide angle lens onto it, it's even more. Now, I'm using the standard, what comes with the camera right now. And this is literally half an arm's length away from me. And you can see just how much room there is either side of me. So the quality of this is really good. The other thing that's quite surprising about it is the background blur. When you do get nice and close and you do those shots, it kind of looks like the equivalent of like a 35mm lens, a prime lens. It's got that kind of feel. It's quite soft as well. It doesn't quite look cinematic, but it's got that kind of vibe about it. And the colors that come straight out of this, I often just shoot in auto mode with this thing, because that's kind of the whole point. I'm using it on the go all the time, so I don't really want to be color grading and doing all that stuff when I'm doing vlogs. So they're the main reasons why I love this. The other reason is obviously it comes with one of the DJI microphones, and the audio from these things, as you can hear right now, is just very, very good. Yeah, there's not really a lot else to say. If you are thinking of starting a vlog, I would get one of these or one of these. The thing with this one is you're gonna get better low light performance, you're gonna get stable footage, it's a smaller form factor, you're gonna be able to get it in your bag, your pocket, anywhere you go. A bit less intimidating when you're out in public, but either one of these are gonna be a great starting point for you, and I think this one is the clear winner. Even the band that are playing, each of the band members have bought one so that we can stack them around the stage and film. One last feature I haven't mentioned, but it was the real seller for me really with this camera, and that's this. If I double click on my face now and I do this, I've now got face tracking as well. So you've got a second camera person with you basically all of the time. That's my review of the 4 different vlogging cameras and why I like each of them. They've all got their pros and their cons. This one's got far more pros than cons for vlogging. I really love it, really rate it. Don't get paid by DJI. But I'll put a link in the description to all of these cameras so you can go and check them out for yourself and do your own research and decide which one is best for you. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll be back again really, really soon with another video. Thank you.